Okay, what we want to do is I'm going to make a video on how to force input and validate input when someone's entering a name or their age or something like that. So we're going to do a coding program on that. Okay, so we'll make a new file, and it has all the stuff at the top. I'm just going to delete it all so it's all clean file. Zoom in so you've got tons, and I'm just going to start from here. So basically we want to create a variable to store our name. So we're going to create a name variable and we're going to assign it some input. So the prompt we put in here is the message. Now we can do this several ways. We can create a prompt variable and we can say enter your name. Beautiful prompt. Okay, and then we can put the variable in there called prompt. So if we want to change the prompt variable, we can update it. So that's one way we can do it. Or you just write the prompt actually directly in. Okay, up to you. Okay, so we got our name and then we're going to print out, print out the name. Print out the name. Actually, we'll put it in a thing. Hello, blue, hello, whoever your name is. And we'll go use the dot format and put their name. So we'll print out their name. This here just prints out whatever variable is stored here. Okay, so let's have it. Let's check it, save it, check it. I'll call this force validate name input. There, or validate name. That's probably good enough. Okay, so let's run it and check it. Okay, so I want to go run and I want to put in, let's put in Bob. See if that works. Bob. And it says here, hello, Bob. It seems to be working okay, the Python interpreter. Right, so we've got it. Hello, and the Bob gets put in there. So far, but this is, at the moment, it accepts anything. We want to do some checks for ranges and valids and all sorts of stuff. So what I want to do is I don't want to just accept any name they enter. We want to loop around until we get the right one. So we're going to put a loop around it. And here's a condition. If I put this semicolon there, colon there, I'm going to indent that. So now that is inside the loop. This here, not in the loop. Okay. That code is not in the loop. This is after the loop. Okay, so what's our condition? We're going to keep looping till it's valid. So how about we just say keep looping. So the condition it's checking for is true or false. Yes, it's going to keep looping until a valid input has come in. So what we call valid? Well, I think a name should be more than one letter. So let's do a check. Because if you do this, they're going to just keep, it's just going to keep running. Let's check this code so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll run this code and you say, okay, enter Bob. Yeah, that's valid. Push OK. Oh, yeah, it worked. But now it's asking me again. Oh, enter Mr. Bob, maybe. Okay. Oh, it keeps asking because see, it's keeping looping the input. It's going to keep doing it, and no matter what we do, it's going to keep inputting it. So we'll finish that. So it's going to keep inputting it. Now we do want it to exit the loop at some point. So what we want to do is we want to check what will we accept. How about we say if the name, the length of the name, if it is greater than or equal to how many letters? We'll say 2. So that's one check. If the name length they enter is greater than or equal to 2 letters, then it could be a valid name. So we're saying, yeah, that's valid. So that's checking one thing. Now, if that's true, so I'll write a little comment next to it. If name is more than 2 chars. Okay, so if their name's more than 2 chars, we're going to let them break out of the loop. So the break statement, this jumps out of the loop. Okay, so let's check it. So basically I'm getting them to input. I'm looping around all this code. If the name row is greater than 2 characters, I'm going to jump out of the loop. Otherwise, I'm going to ask them to re-enter. So let's save that, run that, let's check it. Okay, so let's try one character, let's see if it works. Nope, made me do it again. Let's try 2 characters, AA. Boom, yes, hello AA, it broke out of the loop. So my lower boundary, there's my lower boundary check. Now for merit you want to check upper boundaries as well. So we will have another, we'll make another check. So we'll go, what about if the length of the name, let's say it has to be less than or equal to 20 characters. Yeah, so now we're doing more merit. We're going yes, uppercase and low, sorry, upper limit and a lower limit. Okay, upper and lower. Now for a program, this is not bad, but remember I don't like using these 2 and 20. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of variables up here. I'm going to go min. I'm going to call it min. The min. And let's see if we can go min. Yep, there we go. And we'll say 2, and the maximum we're going to say is 20. And instead of using 2, I want to use something a little bit better. I'm going to go min and max. Okay, so I reckon that's better. Much easier to read, plus it's easy to update, isn't it, to change them. Very easy to update. Okay, so cool. Made it minimum, maximum, and it jumps out of the loop. So that's working. Let's test it. Always test it. So let's try with more than 20 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Let's try. It makes me repeat. Cool. So more than 2. Boom. There we go. It's working. Our boundary cases. So this is merit checking there. Right, merit checking. Now, if I wanted to do, what could they enter? What happens if they enter in their name a number? So let's go, we won't let them enter a number. So if we go name is alpha. And it's, yep, there we go. So if the name is alpha, that means it has to be alpha, okay? If they try and put in a digit in, it should not let us do it. So let's run it and see it and check it. So whatever it's called, it's an and. So all of these have to be true. The name length has to be less than the maximum, and the name has to be alpha. Okay, so let's go try it. Let's try a non-alpha, see if we can stop it. So if we go Bob 1, 2, 3, for instance, it shouldn't let us out of the loop. Yay, it didn't let us out. But now we'll go 1, 2, 3 by itself. No, it shouldn't let us out of the loop. But if I go just Bob, it should go. Sweet, let us out of the loop. Yes, so we've got a nice validation forcing the input and the output. And here we have a nice loop. Okay, if you want to make this into a function, we could make it even better. We could zoom down a little bit and up here make a function called name checker or something like that, or validate the name or something. And we could say, let's get the name checker, and we can go here. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut and paste, bomb, all of that. Cut. Chuck it in there, paste, and indent it. Tab it in. Okay, and actually we can do, see that this is not in the loop. Let's chuck that in there as well. Actually, I'll chuck all of it in. There. Oh, tab it in. Boom. Tab it in. Alright, so that's all in my function now. All a beautiful function. And oh, we didn't put that in as well. Let's chuck it all in the function. Let's chuck it all in the function. Tab it in. I could have gone faster on this. Okay, so yeah. So we've got everything, and now we have to, this is our main routine down here now, or our main program. So we go main program or main routine. Yep, there it is. Now we can go call our name checker. Name checker. And we've got a beautiful name checker. Let's run it. Always test your program. Always check it. Make sure it works. And again, let's try 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure it doesn't work. No. Cool. Bob should work. Welcome, Bob. Yay! We've got a beautiful name checker program. Alright, so hopefully you've learned something.